Hi everyone, it's Gwen from Everything Gwenny, and today we are going to attempt to frame my Spider-Man picture. This is a gift from my brother and we're actually going to see him tomorrow. So I'm going to attempt, my first time ever, to film it, and I figured, to frame it, and I figured, hey, why not have you guys along for the journey so you can laugh at me. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll it. I've already done this a couple times, but as you can hear, there are still some that keep popping out. Hopefully once we frame it, it will be better. I think it just keeps doing that from moving it from my storage place out to film it. So hopefully once we get this framed, it won't cause any more issues. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Let's just see. Alright, I've also got my toothbrush. I've already done this a couple times as well, but I'm just going to go over it again, especially since I have it out here and there's dog hair and stuff, so just going to make sure I've got everything, because there does appear to be some pink slobber still on some of these. And I just don't want it to be there anymore. There's a couple of rough spots up there in the blue. Like I said, I've already done this a couple times, but I must have missed a couple of spots. Oh, there's another bead. Let's stick it up. Let's pop it down with my fingernail. So as I mentioned in my post review, the beads with this were not the best. I'll link the post review video here if you're interested in watching it, if you haven't seen it already. Alright, one more. I'm just gonna... Alright, I think we're good. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the washi tape off. I don't know if that's important, especially if I'm just gonna fold the edge over, but let me just go ahead and remove it. If I can. Oh. So the sticky still comes out. I forgot the sticky came out quite far on this, which is why I had this washi tape in the first place. That's okay, because of how I think I've planned in my head anyway, so I'm going to frame it. We'll see how it works. Oh boy, it's a stickler, isn't it? I'm actually thinking it might not even matter if I take the tape off, because I think I'm just going to either cut the white stuff off or fold it back. And if I just do either of those things, it won't really matter about the washi tape, will it? Yeah, it's not coming off very well. Wow. It is giving me a hard time for sure. Okay, let me just see. I fold this back, which is what I'm thinking. Well, that part didn't come off too bad. Just a couple stubborn spots. The thing I don't like about cutting is that I feel you have to cut so close to the beads. Of course, now that I'm doing it, it's actually not so bad as I thought it would be. Except I think I just cut some of the bead there. It is a little challenging, especially if your lines aren't very straight. This was my first one, so I didn't really keep everything quite so straight. Well, actually, that doesn't look so bad. Let me just show you here. I'm just checking the beads because my one worry, I don't know why, is that with having it so close to the edge, there's another bead trying to pop up. They would start to kind of peel off, but I don't think they are. My issues are more with the ones in the middle that want to pop up. I don't know if I said it already at the beginning, but I apologize if you hear my son in the background. He is home today. And of course he's downstairs playing. Quite a lot of beads are popping up. I'm kind of sad to see that. But once they're behind glass, hopefully they will be protected. Okay, so anyways, before I keep going, let me just take a look. I want to take a look at the frame that I got. So here is the frame I purchased. It is a 16 by 24 inch, which is 40.6 by 60.9, and mine is a 40 by 60 image. So it's going to be slightly bigger, which I'm fine with because I would rather have it bigger, because then I can use duct tape to go ahead and basically mat it. Open this ahead of time. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and trim all of the white off, since that seems like the best option. Bead popped off along the edge there. Something I was trying to avoid. I definitely learned by cutting these edges that I need to learn to be closer. I need to make the edges straighter. But this was my first painting, so everything is a learning experience. The adhesive is sticking to the scissors, making it very challenging to cut them. Alright, one more to go. Oh, I do like how nice it looks though. I really do like the look of it. Despite some of the issues I had with it, I was really happy with the end result. Really wish the adhesive wasn't so sticky along the sides. I'm not getting as close as I would like in some spots because of the adhesive being so sticky and sticking to the scissors. You know, wouldn't it be nice if your canvas was just exactly, the stickiness was just exactly the size as your painting? I know because of the way they lay it that that's not really possible, but we can still dream, can't we? Yeah, that little piece there doesn't want to come off, but that's fine. Okay, so we have it trimmed. So now what I'm going to do is get the backboard that we're going to lie it on. And see how much, oh, there's really not a lot that will show. In fact, at this size, I might not even need to mat it. Let me take a look. If I was to put this over it, would you see? You really wouldn't see a lot of it at all. If anything. But there's still a tiny bit at the top or the bottom. So I am still going to do what I was going to do. So I have both red and blue duct tapes here. And I think I'm going to go with the red one just to pull out the red in Spider-Man. Let me put this off to the side for a second. And all I'm going to do is line the whole board with the red duct tape, like the outside levels. Hopefully as close as I can. So for example, let me move this up so you can see. There we go. Try to put it right on the edge. And just kind of flatten it and wrap it around to the back. Make sure it's not interfering with any of the hanging things. No, it shouldn't on any of them, so that's good. There's a bit of a crease in the board there, which kind of sucks. Okay, and I'm just going to do that all the way around. So we have our board now, and it's framed in red, so that when this goes in the middle of it, it will have just a slight red border all the way around. Not too much, but just enough that at least the cardboard won't show through, and I think that makes it pop quite nicely actually. I know you probably can't see it all, but it doesn't fit quite into the picture. But I'm really quite happy with it. So now what I'm going to just do is I have some spray adhesive, and I'm just going to spray the back of the painting with it. And it's supposed to dry for approximately 30 minutes, but we'll see how that goes. I wish I had some cardboard. I know some people also use double-sided tape. Okay, so I'm just going to spray the middle of this. Rogue. Trying not to get any on the table. And as close to the edge as possible without getting it on the table. Or the husband will kill me. Now I'm going to let that sit for a second or two. And just to make sure, I'm also going to spray some on this. All right. So now we're going to take it up and place it carefully on the cardboard piece. Oh wow, it's really sticky. So you want to make sure you have it in the exact right spot because it is very, very sticky. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, I think it's not quite right. Let's see if I can get it up again. At some point it's gonna stop letting me pull it up. Okay, so far so good. I think I just have to take a little bit more up. Yeah, I think this is it. I hope. There we go. Okay, let me just flatten it out, and then I'll turn it around. There we go. That looks really good. What is sticking up? Oh, that's just the hanging. Oh no. Oh good. At first I thought I didn't even check where the hanging implements were and it was going to be upside down and I was going to be very upset. Not that we couldn't have found another way to hang it, but. Alright, and there we go. Wow, I really like that. That looks really good. Just going to give it a little wipe around the edges. Make sure there's no glue or adhesive sticking out. It's a little narrower on this side. Well, no, it's not really. just the angle I was looking at it. Actually, I think that's pretty good. I'm really happy with that. Now I'm just going to get a paper towel and just kind of dust off my picture frame. Make sure it doesn't have any dust or something inside of it before I put it in there, because that would be horrible. It does look a little streaky. Alright, so I'm going to put this down and pop this up over on top of it. I know you're technically supposed to let it sit for 30 minutes, but it can sit while it's in the frame. Okay, those are in. Where's the other side here? Just having a problem with some of the tabs on this side. There we go. And now let's check the tabs at the top. Okay. There we go. Oh, I missed one at the bottom. I missed a tab at the bottom. There we go. Perfect. Now I just have to flatten them down. Where's the butter knife? And this isn't glass. I believe it's acrylic. So let's hope that that's all in there properly. So you can see a little bit of the red tape at the back, but that doesn't matter to me. And I'm going to end up writing a little note to my brother on the back. Okay, perfect. All right, moment of truth. Let's turn it over and see how it looks. Oh, wow, yeah, and see, you can't really see the red. You can see a tiny bit. I don't know if you can even tell from that angle, but there is a tiny bit of the red you can see at the bottom. But I think when you're hanging it on the wall, you're not going to see it. So really, I didn't even have to put the tape, but I'm glad I did. Where'd that piece of paper towel go? There's so much hair in this house, I just like to keep it, dusting it off. So that's that. It's all done. So that is how I framed my Spider-Man picture. Yeah, there's a little glare from the overhead light, but the thing I like about this the most is I can tell that I can still see the sparkle. I know some people say when you use glass that it doesn't sparkle, but this isn't glass. It's, I'm assuming it's acrylic. Does it even say on here? It just says it's a poster frame, sized for digital photos. It doesn't say anything about glass or acrylic, but I know it's not glass because of the bend to it. So it's just regular cheap acrylic, I'm assuming, and you can still see the sparkle. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I can definitely see it here. So this is going to be wrapped up and go to its new home, my brother's house, tomorrow. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked this video. I know it was a little rough. Like I said, it was my first one. So hopefully I'll be better when I do the second one, which I think will probably be my Green Lantern one. And I have green duct tape for that one, just in case. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more videos. Feel free to follow me on Facebook or Instagram under Everything Gwenny. I now have a Facebook page as well as a group page that people have been joining. Come share your pictures, socialize, whatever you like. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.